Hey guys, it is Len. I wanted to make a really quick video today of a T470s unboxing. I know it's been out for a while. People have reviewed the 470s for 6 months now. But I have a unique take on it because I have resold probably 20,000 ThinkPads. I owned a laptop repair business for many years, and I've personally fixed tons and tons of ThinkPads. I sold that business 5 years ago. I don't do that anymore, but I'm still a fan of the ThinkPad. The ThinkPad 25 is out, the anniversary edition. I really wanted to get one of those, but I like my slimline ThinkPads. As you can see, I picked up with this processor. I got the i5. I was reading online the 7's supposed to be faster, but due to thermal issues, it's not going to go any faster than the i5. I got a 512 gig PCIe hard drive. I love fast hard drives. And I got the WQHD screen. Big fan of high resolution screens. My first ThinkPad was a 760, and I had a 600E, then a 600X, then a T20, a T23. I souped up all those. My 600X was wireless. Then the T60P series and T61P. Then I moved on to the T410S. This is the old 410S. It's been laying around. And so you can see also, here's my T440s. Gets a lot of use. This one's ready for a new keyboard. If you'll notice on the touchpad here, I added the buttons in. They don't come on the 440s. That's a 450s trackpad. So, I'll put those side by side with the 470s in a second. I bought this on Black Friday. Black Friday is the best day to get a ThinkPad. And if you saw a second ago, they only got 4 gigs. Worry, I've got another 8 gig chip here. It was cheaper to buy the G-Skill. I'm a big G-Skill fan. It's a quick memory, lifetime warranty. Plus, I want to take my new laptop apart, of course. I was surprised at what a tiny box it came in. And there it is. Oops. Probably not even on camera here, am I? Wow. That weighs almost nothing. That's crazy. I love the feel of it. Classic 470s. Classic ThinkPad feel. They do come in silver. I just wanted the black one. Let's put it side by side. The 440s. Looks like I'll have no problem getting used to the keyboard, so that's good. The 410s. The 410s is definitely a lot heavier. I don't know the exact weights of these, but I don't know, this one feels like it's 3 or 4 pounds. This one's definitely a lot lighter, much cooler running machine. The 440s never cooled right for me. I put on a program called TP Fan Control, and that program allows me to let the fan run at a nice, slow, constant speed at all times. So if you want to hang on to this boring video another second, I'll give you my quick first looks inside. See if I can do this right. There's a little pro tip here if you ever need to fix a laptop or just want some good screwdrivers. These Weha German screwdrivers are totally awesome. Very, 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 very good screwdrivers. There we go. Got it right the first try. So I'm a big fan of hard drives. My very first nice hard drive was a, well, I had a lot of them. The first one I remember was a 1 gigabyte Seagate drive, and I had it was an ATA 100. I had a extended ISA Promise 100 controller controlling that hard drive. I had the first 10,000 RPM drives. I love my solid state drives. On my 440s, I had a standard solid state. This is a little chip. This is the drive. 512 gig drive. So cool. A lot of people don't like the internal batteries. I did have an internal battery problem, and I've seen it on the 440s a few times. My 440s got stuck in this weird hibernation mode. It wouldn't turn on. And back when I had my repair shop, people used to bring them in, and they say, my laptop is dead. So to fix it, you have to disconnect the battery. But most people, don't know to take it apart, and then disconnect it, plug it back in, and everything works. So that's one disadvantage to having an internal battery on a Windows-based machine. Usually it's not a problem, but so this particular model has 4 gigs of built-in RAM. Here's my memory chip slot. Let's see if I can open this thing or not. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now it's a 12 gig unit. Looks like here's my little wireless card. Here's an expansion. Let's see if I can. Again, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so you're going to have to deal. Here's a little expansion slot. These did come with an option to add some kind of GSM card for Verizon or whatever. I don't know. But that would go there. Cooling looks pretty similar to the 440. But I like this design. Big, nice heat pump. The 410s did have an issue where the fans died. You'd replace them quite often. Hopefully the 470 doesn't have that problem. Actually, from what I've read, the fan is never really spinning that much. I guess the Intel i5 is a much cooler running processor than they used to use in the 410s. But I like that the main battery's up front. There was a problem in the T40 models where there's some little notches on here, so you gotta put the front end in first. The T40, 41, 42, 43 had a problem where the video chips would come loose on the motherboard. And you can ask a few people why that happens. If you ask me, it was a combination of things. It was the fact that the machine ran hot, and that people, when they carry laptops, they pick them up and they carry them here. So in the 440 models, the battery was in the back, the weight of the screen was in the back, all the weight was on the back, and the machine would bend and flex. This thing feels very sturdy. As you probably know, a lot of the T-Series had roll cages added to them at one point. They said it was to make them sturdier in case you drop them. I think it was to get rid of the flexing of the motherboard problem. So I guess this is going to need to be plugged in. T470s comes with multiple options for an adapter. I got the standard little square adapter. Plugs in the same place it did on my 440s, right over there. These do have USB-C charging, from what I've read. It should be one of these guys. I haven't gotten into that yet. I don't like the stress it places on a motherboard. Maybe it's fine. It's nothing I'm going to do with my own laptop, even though I did extend the warranty for 3 years on this thing. Plus, I don't want a cord on the right side of the machine. I like it back here. There we go. Oh, I just wonder if this blinks here when you plug in. Let me unplug. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's give this another shot. It's alive! I'm actually kind of glad that it was not charged when I got it, because it just I don't know. It's probably better if the batteries are not charged. You know, you never know if these ThinkPads will be ordered by some company and put into a closet for a few years before they're used, or what. Plus, I know people that when they buy a laptop, they buy a couple of them just so they have multiple models. But let me go to the setup really quick and see what that says. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Oh, okay. I don't know if this will have a standard BIOS or UEFI or what it's going to be. I guess I got to go through the setup.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
Well, the first thing I plan on doing is...
You can use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the sound icon.
The first thing I'm going to do is disable
If you need an assistive
Cortana.
screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to enable narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to United. Your keyboard is... Do you also type with another keyboard layout? Next up, the legal stuff. In short, you have to accept to use Windows. You can decline, but... Now let's get you connected to a network. How about the first one on the list? Want to use that one? Mission accomplished. You're all linked up.
Okay.
Alright, you're connected. Now, we'll check for any updates.
No! Oh, I shouldn't have connected.
Found some. Hang tight while we get them installed.
Well, there goes the next 5 hours of my life. Maybe I'll do a follow-up to this anyways. I just want to do a quick first look.
Don't turn off your device, please. It'll mess things
And
done. You're up to date. Your computer will restart and keep updating.
Just want to do a quick unboxing. It was easy enough to get unplugged, or unboxed and plugged in, and up and running. Let me see if I can find a good spot to turn this off here in a second without breaking Windows. Oh. I think I got to BIOS setup with F1. It said press enter for setup, but no, it was F1, just like ThinkPads usually are. Alright, we can see here my memory upgrade went through. Got the i5 7200U. I forget what the U is. It means it's mobile or something. I don't know. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put on a password. I did not get the fingerprint. I don't like that. What I will do at some point, though, is I haven't seen some of these options. What I will do is set up a device encryption and password lock to BIOS and all that good stuff. So I'll do a quick side-by-side here. My last 3 laptops. It's my first new laptop. It's kind of hard to believe since I've owned, so many of them, but I usually get them. I stumble across laptops all the time, so I get them when they're a year old and they've got plenty of life left to them. But this one I couldn't resist. I don't know. I think I started to mention it earlier. If you're ever going to buy a new ThinkPad, Black Friday is the best day to do it. They have them 30% off. This was going to be like a $1,900 machine. I got it for like $1,300. So that's pretty cool. So here's the footprint. The 440s. And the 470s, very, very similar. 410s, definitely a lot bigger. A lot of the same ports. There's that. My 440s did not have USB 3. That was kind of a downer. I did opt for the memory card reader for $10. And I guess that's it. That's my quick unboxing. It's the way an old laptop technician looks at the laptops. It feels very sturdy. You can tell by it's got a really nice back here. A lot of cheaper laptops, you press on it, you get pressure marks in the screen. Feels really well built. Super easy to open up and do your own little memory upgrade if you want to save, $80. A cool little Windows 10 logo. I do like Windows on these. The 410s I actually ran Ubuntu for a whole year. I made a commitment to not use Microsoft products for a whole year. I did it. It was okay. I'm not going to sit here and call it superior. Very, very stable, quick, but you go to burn a DVD or print something, and it's just like, start doing hours of research, and you gotta think about your time. So I'm gonna load this up, stick Microsoft Office on it, NOD 32 antivirus protection. I should be good to go for quite a while. Got some stickers, they're definitely not going on my laptop. Could give it one down here. Don't have to put it on just because you got it. So that is my quick unboxing of the T470s.